I go back and forth in my head, stay or leave. Are you better off with or without me here? I barely recognize you as the love I once had. You're quickly disappearing, and what's re-emerging in your place is someone I have grown to hate. It's okay, because I hate me too. I hate that we let shit get between us. Seems like a pattern for me. Seems like it always does. Do I like torture? Because I drag shit out. Am I all the way gone? Knock, knock, no one's home. Insanity is the most consistent thing right now for me. They say when it rains, it pours. I like walking in the rain till I'm completely drenched. Maybe part of me hopes the dirt gets washed off, like I'm being granted a fresh start. Sometimes imagination and humor are all I've got. My greatest defense left in an otherwise deeply disturbing, nauseatingly reoccurring sequence of events that always seems to amount to complete and absolute shit. I stay anyway. Figure we're better off together, even though we're both sick in the head at this stage. Dope's running rampant in our veins. We keep saying fuck it, but both of us secretly wish we could stop it. I want to help you, inspire you, motivate you to get better, but I've lost my real identity. When opportunity comes knocking, I panic and plead, not yet. You do the same. Yet you talk me into quitting, psych me up about a life in recovery, even get me on a playlist of songs that feel like they're speaking directly to me, encouraging me to stop, to get clean. Psych me up about having a badass victory coming from the bottom and rising back up to tell everyone off who fucked with me. I believe we can both quit. We can both do it and have a different kind of life together. We'll learn as we go how to be regular or whatever, just not all-nighters and chronic offenders. We'll go straight, keep each other on track. See, now every place we call can't help or can only take one of us. We finally give up on trying to stop. Getting help medically for an addict dependent on drugs, just not to be hella sick, is way too complicated for what it is. No wonder less than 10% ever make it out. I finally did, but not you, not yet anyway. I used to think the system was in need of a major overhaul because they just don't understand how to help addicts who are really seeking help. I'm realizing now that's by design. They don't value certain lives like yours and mine. So if you're seeking help and getting met with dial tones and never-ending no's, just know it's personal. That should spark enough rage in you to get you to try to help yourself, because more often than not, nobody's showing up with a life draft meant for us. You better get up, show them what you're made of. You don't quit. You don't quit. Isn't that how it got to this? So don't quit now, not when it counts. Sometimes our very vices that tore us down can become the new strength we form in recovery. Mark my words, your weakness isn't a curse or something you can't conquer. A monster for sure. A beast that's never been tamed by you, true. But that doesn't mean, so don't go entertaining thoughts for 1 second that it's not possible. Start to challenge your inner thoughts. Flip them on their head. Do the opposite. Say shit like, I quit. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. You know it's not true yet, but that's the beauty in believing first. You convince yourself with repetition and resilient efforts to get better. Day by day, habit by habit, toxin by toxin, you start dropping them. For me, first, it went fuck you to the needle. I loved it too much, but it stuck me with a sickness so dark I had to let it go. So I said, I don't inject anymore. I don't inject anymore. I don't inject anymore. I wanted it to be true with my whole heart and soul. Once I had that strength newly solidified, I flushed all my meds, destashed my stock. I stopped all hard drugs, including prescriptions, legal or not. Each habit I let go, I repeated endlessly in my head and out loud until it became my new truth. I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. I added new hobbies to take its place. I started lifting weights, getting back into art, running. Anytime I wanted to get high, I went to the gym instead until that became autopilot in my head. I got super lean. I started saying things like, I am someone who cares about my health. I value my life. I respect and appreciate life. I value my health. Soon enough, I quit the cigarettes and liquor, officially dead-ass sober, and it seemed to shock even me to see it, to proclaim it daily, say it out loud, to own it. It still felt very foreign to me, but still, I'd say, I don't do anything. I don't use anything. I stand here today 9 years clean off everything. Point is, if you can't get help, you can find ways to help yourself. Just get creative and find something that won't be easy, but is healthy, and make a swap. Little by little, next thing you know, you are who you claimed. You made it out. You're the rarest kind. You have a high tolerance for pain and a strong mind. Those are both assets in this life. Keep your head held high and remember, your mind is your most powerful muscle. What you feed it is crucial. Feed it fuel for your soul. What you train your mind to do, your body will follow suit.